several more years later. In the generic meadow. There she is. Now she dyed her hair. White mage of Pisidia, Porom. Where did Palom run off to this time? Our first trip to Mist in years, and he decides to pull a no-show on me. And now look who's here. Is it Sid? Is it Sid and Rosa? Hey, it's Sid. Airship engineer of Baron Sid Polendina. Polendia. From now you, why you pretty grown up on me, girl? Thought I'd keep you waiting, didn't mean to. Oh, no, not at all. I should be the one thanking you for preparing an airship for us and everything. Actually, you're the one helping me out here. I just got the Falcon seat and needed a test flight too anyway. I suppose he's not coming. No, it's nothing. Thanks again. So we head for Mist? That's right. Oh, wait till you see Rydia. She's more beautiful than ever now, you know it. I'm sure she is. It's been quite a few years since we last met. Haha, you certainly give her a run for her money though, Porom. Oh, Sid, don't flatter me like that. I don't ever lie to women, Porom. That's never love and truth. In that case, thank you very much. Ready to go then? Falcon streams around and not know that we're going to trick this time. Alright, away we go. Palom, what are you doing here? Black Mage of Pisidia, Palom. What, am I supposed to report every little detail of my life to you? Ha! Can you believe this girl, Sid? Now, Palom. You don't feel a woman like your life better, you know, like I do. I bet Sid gets all the bitches. I would happily if the woman in question didn't spend all day giving me lip. How long has Palom been aboard the Falcon, Sid? He paid me a visit over in Baron, actually. What? Palom, you crossed the Devil's Road into Baron? Is there something wrong with that? You can't just go through the Devil's Road without telling anyone, Palom. What if something happened to you in there? Then what? Yeah. What, are you my mother now? That's the second time they've just said the word mother in this, and it's like, where is your mom? Hey, now I know you're a rebellious teenager and all, but come on. Now, this is what gets me. And this has been bothering me since we did Palom's story. This is supposed to be 20 years later, right? 20 years, like 2-0. He can't be a teenager. Even if he was 0 years old, he can't be a teenager. Even if he was under 10, he'd, like, if he was like an 8-year-old brat, he'd still be like 28, almost 30. I don't understand why they didn't bother aging up these two as much as everybody else. It's weird. Like, they're making them like the same age as Theodore almost, and he wasn't even born yet in FF4. There's nothing to do with that. Guess you two have really grown up though, aren't you? Hey. I thought it was 20 years anyway. Now I gotta look it up. Ba-da-doo. Okay, so it said 17 years specifically. According to Wikipedia, it said 17 years. More to the point. But yeah, even still, Palom and Porom have had to have been 1 or 2 to still be teenagers. Yeah, exactly. Even if they were only 3 years old, they'd be 20. So these children are in their children. These guys are in their 20s, and for some reason this game insists on them being teenagers instead. It's weird. Alright, we're level 15. They've only grown a few levels. That's nice. So yeah, I guess I was a little off by saying 20. 20 is a rounded number, but still. Where are you taking us? Mr. Over this way. I know. Testing yourself against the monsters again, aren't you? Oh, get off my back already, you needy bitch. Okay, so we're not supposed to go in there. I genuinely thought that's where we were supposed to go. My bad, my bad. Missed. Do we still have our money from before? I heard you could learn some summoning magic through acquiring certain items. Welcome. Yeah, it looks like we have the same gear and everything. Well, he's definitely getting, or rather, she is definitely getting a wizard's hat. I will hold off on some of the other items until I go next door. I could buy a crossbow for him. Apparently they were 5 in FF4, so yeah, definitely not teenagers by a few years. Okay, so the fact that they were 5, I find a little... That's a little weird, but fine. I'll roll with it. I thought they acted older than 5. I thought I would have pegged them closer to like 8, but whatever. Fine. Let them be 5. But 5 plus 17, though, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, they're 22. They're old enough to drink in America. They're not teenagers. So, yeah, that's still wrong. Still wrong. Alright, I could give him a bow, but that's a lot of money. Let's just do it. His little dagger thing sucks anyway. Yeah. Attack becomes 22. Yeah, he's better off with this. And plus he'll actually be able to hit things. They're both in the back, which is good. Let me sell some shit. And before I shouldn't do this because I'm gonna get companions later, and I'm gonna wish I hadn't. Oh well. I want money. Alright, I think the only other stuff that kind of like improved their stats was like by like maybe like 1 point. Well, the silver armlet I guess actually is a sizable there. There. Now they're all set for the big wide world. I don't even remember why these kids are going to Mist at all. We used to live cowering in fear of monsters, but that age is all but forgotten nowadays. Thanks to Radio Cecil and that young man who sneaks in here sometimes, we couldn't feel more secure now. And that young man who sneaks in here sometimes. Who's that? Is that supposed to be Kane? Also, apparently it only took 17 years for everyone to forget the apocalypse that was upon them. You know, the one with the giant machine robot giant that was gonna just stomp everything. The grave in the north of the town belongs to Rydia's mother. There used to be a great many summoners in the world, but I fear the art has been mostly lost. Thank you. Bomb fragment. Do you think it's a fragment from the bomb that destroyed the town and back and forth? From the stupid ring or whatever? That'd be pretty funny if that was true. Hello, little boy. Well in the Mist, the village of summoners. oh yeah, Rydia. Hi, Rydia. What's shaking, bacon? Aren't you cold? Without pants? Rydia, how wonderful to see you again. Porom. She probably had the same voice as Porom when I did her stuff, so, whoops. Hey, don't forget about me. You come here all the time, Sid. My goodness, you two are all grown up now, aren't you? I'm glad to see you in good health, Rydia. How are you doing, Palom? Okay. You're so pretty. So what brings you here today? We thought we'd pay you a visit since it's been so long. Well, thank you very much. Take your time here. It'll be lovely to have you. Listen, I know we just got here, but I have a favor to ask. Are you doing anything later? Huh? What's that? I want to go to the Feymark. What? I didn't realize you were interested in the Adolins. It's for my training. You're trying to become a sage, aren't you? Well, I mean, I wouldn't say trying, but... Well then, maybe a quick visit would be good for you. Rydia! Are you sure? I've never taken a girl on a date to the Feymark before. I'm a little nervous. I haven't been back lately myself. Why don't we all go and take a look around? Did you drop the Falcon Den? Palom, this is why you came to see Sid in the first place, isn't it? About time you figured it out. Listen, let's get ready to leave. You'll be joining us too, right, Porom? I'm sure she'd rather stay here and hold down the fort. I'm going too. Ready to go, Sid? You got it. It'll be snap with my new Falcon. Falcon Punch. Falcon Kick. Falcon Flight. Humph. So Rydia has joined the party. What about Sid? Can he not join the party? Let's go steal Rydia's shit. Silver hourglass. Dry ether. She is level 15. She knows she's got more black magics, and she can summon basically everybody. Leviathan. Alright, so if we're gonna go to the Feymark, I guess I'll double check for Rydia. I mean, I did spend a good chunk of money, so, may not be much I can do for her, but we can see. We can try. Oh god. There are things she could use. Alright, so she needs a wizard's hat. And a silver armlet for herself. I mean, ideally, she, wouldn't be using a whip. Because those, I don't know, it never seems to work out, but hey. Her attack is 15. I can't afford another arrow crossbow. Or rather, yeah, arrows and crossbow shtick. Even selling can't do a whole lot. I don't think I need this bomb fragment, but yeah, whatever. Hopefully Rydia will be able to take care of herself. She's got magic. Alright, they put her in the back of the party. Excellent. Why is my phone buzzing? I think that was the sound of somebody canceling my plans, but I will handle that later. I thought it was your phone. I'm sorry. You ready to head off? Then head on, the Falcon's ready to fly. That day dinner done, Palom still beat a shit? A little bit. A little bit. We spent basically most of the time so far in a big flashback with the kids, and now they're older now. I was supposed to go to dinner with my dad and bro, but they just went without me. Didn't tell me when they were going. Bruh. Kick his ass. Sid, would you mind if we stopped by the Dwarven Castle? No problem, my dude. Just thinking about that myself. Yeah, that's pretty fucked. Like, I mean, I guess, you know, I guess you get to save money, but yeah, it would be nice if they had told you. Yes, I will always be Sid's voice. I don't care. We can see Luca again, Palom. I'm not really looking forward to that. Oh, really now? Never changed Sid's voice? Oh, I thought you were being sarcastic. I thought you were trying to tell me you hated it. To which case I would have said, I am sorry to hear that, but I am not changing it. You love it? Excellent. I do too. It's fun. And then it doesn't matter if I trip over my words, because then it sounds like I'm in character. Sid! Well, well, well! Haven't seen a dog's age, King Gil. How you doing? I'm as fit as a fiddle, Rydia, and who might this pair be? It's good to see you again, Your Highness. I am Porom of Mysidia. And I'm Palom. My, how could I not have known? You've grown so much, both of you! Are they here? Oh, is it Luca? I forget what she sounded like. Princess of the Dwarves, Luca. I forgot what Luca sounded like. Luca! Palom, Porom, Sid too. It's great to see you, Luca. Yo. You've managed to become stylish in the lace since I last saw you. Do you like it? I was never a fan of dwarven fashion, really. So what brings all of you here? Well, we were hoping that Rydia could take us to the Feymark. It's part of my sage training. Is it now? Well, I appreciate you paying us a visit. Feel free to stop by any time you please. You are family to every dwarf in the underworld, whether they consent to that or not. We'd better be going. You're leaving already? How rude of you, Palom. We just came to say hello, Porom. We'll come back soon, Luca. I'll go with you. Hey, now, let's not get carried away. You don't mind, do you, Father? I want to ride on Sid's airship. Luca, I do not want you getting in their way. I interested in my airship, are you? I expect nothing less from the Dwarven Princess. So it's okay? Sure, but only as far as the passage of the Edelins, okay? Woohoo! Well, that's wonderful, Luca. I tell you, all this child talks about is you guys, and you wouldn't believe how she goes on about Hey, whoa, you don't know what you're talking about there, Father. Hey, settle down. I told you, I don't want you causing any trouble. Are Luca and Palom, like, low-key dating? Are they low-key dating, or did they used to date, and it went awry? Take care of Luca for me. Lolly-ho, Princess Luca's gotten so lucky. I'd love to ride on that bird someday. They are boning. Passage of the Edelins is a dangerous place. Make sure you're ready for it before running inside. Princess Luca's doing fine. Lolly-ho. I don't really have... I don't want to explore the castle. Fuck it. I want to get going. Get me out of here. Alright. I don't know specifically where I'm supposed to go, so hopefully Sid knows just to go. Well then, hang on the Falcon's ready to fly. Luca does Mario jump. So, how you been? Okay. What are you being so shy for? Shut up! I am not! So you're really trying to become a sage? Well, was there prepared for landing? Everyone, Luca, come and help me! Okay. Alright, Luca, would you mind waiting here for us with Sid? Oh, how come? Don't you want me to come along, Palom? We're here for training, Luca. Though that's not all. Oh? Right, we just realized I made it on the Falcon while we're waiting. There's a few issues and I gotta do something about. Okay. We'll be back soon. See you later. Sure thing, good luck. Hang in there, Palom. Okay already. God, stop nagging me. Oh no, my moon. This is an okay moon. We will deal with this moon. It gives you 3 save files for each tale. Imagine playing each of these 3 times. I could not. Fire arrows. They are better than what he's got. Hey, look, trees. Oof. Yeah, her whip kind of sucks. Hi, Potion. Oh, I didn't mean to. I like Rydia's little jumps. They amuse me. Actually, Rydia's age should be one of the more scuffed ones out of everybody here. Because she was a child, but then went to the Feymark for a while and became an adult. But then it's been 17 years since then, so she really should, like, you know... kinda, you know... not exactly be in the realm of a grown-up anymore, or of a teenager. At least there's a save point up ahead. That's nice. Makes you worried, but that's nice. Apparently she was 7 when the game started. The wiki doesn't say how much she aged in the Feymark specifically, just that she's 24 chronologically now, but she's probably more like 35-ish, or with this game, she's probably still a teenager. Yeah. It's very confusing. I would have said that she came back more like in her 20s after the, she came back from the Feymark. That's what I would have thought. I mean, the only thing that would really designate that a lot of time has passed is the fact that Theodore exists. I mean, all you need is to just, like, write him out. And all of a sudden, you know, you don't have to worry. Like, you can be a little more, vague on ages. She can't heal or anything, right? Yeah, she lost all of her or her white magic. Feels bad, man. I should have bought some tents before I left. Because I don't think I have many. I have 2 cottages and 1 tent. I'm gonna try to save them, though. Oh, shit. I fucked up. Yeah, sure. Waste that magic ears. Thunderstorm. Oh, they learned to think together. That's nice. Concept for your Digimon partner shall attempt a full line. Dude, I don't know. I'm gonna level with you. I'm not super into the whole, like, fan-made side of things. Like, you know, if people come up with creative ideas like you did earlier, that's cool, but I'm not super invested in the whole, that whole side of it. So, I mean, I don't know. Like, I draw a blank when I try to just come up with a partner. What does Palom do? Oh, it's like, those other moves. Oh, okay. Oh, hold on. What's over here? What's over here? Hi, Potion. Can we, like, run into less bombs? That'd be fan-freaking-tastic. Did Viridia always not wear pants? I mean, as a child, she did, but post Feymark time skip for her, yeah, she's. I don't think she's ever worn pants. I always insist that she's cold. What's this? The Eidolons, I can feel them. What's wrong? The training ends here. What? We've come all the way down here and everything. Is there a problem, Rydia? The Eidolons are not fond of humans going into the Feymark. Plus, once you enter the Feymark, time starts to flow erratically. You mean... If you spend too long in the Feymark, you'll wind up out of sync with the human world and everyone you know. Are you willing to risk that? I am! Palom! If we're gonna go in just for a little bit, that will put us too out of sync with human time, will it? I can't say. The two of you should wait here. Let me go with you. No. I'll be right back. Promise me that you won't follow me inside, okay? No. We're practically there already. You can't, Palom, please. You've got to promise me. Oh, that's a one piece? I think it is like a leotard, just with a bunch of cutouts. All right. We'll wait here for you. I'll be back as soon as I can. Sheesh. Why'd she even bring us here if she was going to do this at the very end? One second. Palom. Why do you think Rydia brought us here in the first place? Why? Well, because... Good question, actually. Maybe she wanted to test our hearts. Maybe. Whoa! Rydia! Sorry to keep you. Keep us? It was just a few seconds. Rydia? It's alright. Everything's fine. But... Palom, no. I'm sorry. We'd better get back to the Falcon. Sid and Luca are waiting for us. What a flip-flop and waste of time. Palom! Sheesh, okay. Well, I guess we just... Oh, actually, can I use warp? Does this take me to... I love running into battles, like, at the doorway. Rydia! MP and HP restored. That's suspicious. It makes me feel like we're not going back to a location. Oh, you're back. Here you guys are. How'd it go? Great. Everyone's doing well. Get a lot of training done? Yes. Definitely. You bet we did. Well, guess what? I just made a big decision of my own. Huh? Look at what a good girl she is. She diagnosed an problem that even I could figure out. I got hands to the dwarves the way they approach technology that I've never seen before. So we talked for a while and I decided that I'm going to be Sid's apprentice. Really? That's great, Luca. Will King Guilt let you? We just spoil the mood, Palom. Are you ready to go? I don't know what Luca said. I missed that part.